Hi friends, and welcome back to another video. So I am going to do a little bit of a studio type vlog. We'll see how much work we actually get done today because I just got back from a really awesome girls conference. There was 150 girls there and they loved my jewelry. But I did do this event by myself. I had help from the amazing girls at the conference. Some of the girls that were working there, and even the one girl who put on the conference. So I just had help from them, which was absolutely amazing. And I'm super grateful for that. And then my husband, Daniel, was able to meet me at the church where the conference was held after the event to help me clean up. But we kind of were in a rush, so we just threw everything together. And I am about to show you the mayhem that is all of my kind of market and vendor supplies. So we're gonna clean all of that up. I got some YouTube editing that needs to get done. And really right now, I just have about an hour to get that done because we got to get dinner started and stuff like that. So I might be able to come back tonight and keep working on all of this. As soon as I'm able to, I need to start putting orders in for new inventory. I mean, we have a laundry list of things to get done: organization, buying new inventory, and preparing for upcoming markets. So without any further ado, join me, spend some time with me. And also, I know we have a bunch of new faces around here. So again, my name is Carla, and I tell my husband's story of how he overcame COVID when he went into multi-organ failure and spent 2.5 years on dialysis. Through my business, I tell that story. I talk about what I've been through and get to connect with you through that story. So let's get some work done together because I don't want to do this by myself. I want to have friends come along. So let's get her done. So first of all, you have to see the disarray that is my home office. So this is kind of my office-y area. As you can tell, all of the jewelry has to be put back. So it's currently hanging out in kind of the carrying case that I take it in. It looks like I have a lot left, but guys, I am sold out of multiple designs. So that's really exciting, but all of this needs to get put back on the wall. And then this is what all of my market supplies and everything are currently looking like. So this room serves many purposes, as you can see, where I practice for worship because I participate in that church. But all of this needs to go back in the closet. Most of it needs to go back in the closet. But currently it's just sitting there because I have such an incredible mess. So let's get started on this because I don't even know what's going on right now. Okay, so the lighting is terrible. So we're just gonna bear with me because it's so bright outside. But the first thing we're gonna work on is my backpack. So if you're a fellow vendor friend, y'all need to I gotta talk about this backpack. So I got this for my birthday. My mother-in-law actually gave it to me and it has dog hair on it. I'm not great. But I love this backpack because first of all, it's an amazing travel backpack. It's just kind of like those viral backpacks that are on Amazon and TikTok and everything. So it has 3 layers, kind of the front, and everything opens up so wide. I literally just usually stick my wallet. Most of the times I have a small belt bag or a small purse, and I stick my purse in here. So it has all my personal items. There's also a pocket here in the front where I can keep personal items as well. Usually I have mints and hand sanitizer, things like that. And then the main compartment opens up like luggage. Sometimes I will put my jewelry box in here that has all of my inventory because that's how I carry it in one big box. And it opens up like a suitcase, which is amazing. It has a dry bag type of pocket here, a mesh pocket here. And I actually had all of my tripods in here. And then in this front pocket, I have jump rings and clasps and a charger. So that all needs to go back on the pegboards. I'll try to find this specific bag and link it, but if you are traveling for shows or if you just need a good backpack to take with you to shows, I think one of these backpacks is really good. It's really a travel backpack, but it works great for those of us who have to carry a card reader, iPad. That's how I check people out because I use Shopify. So I kind of have a checkout counter type of situation. So I need my iPad, a card reader. If you need to bring extra cash, I bring a jewelry making kit that I keep in here as well that I currently have no idea where it's at. It's probably somewhere in this mess. And then in the back pocket, you can actually, and it opens up like all the way. Oh, look, extra pouches. It has like a little laptop sleeve or a tablet sleeve. So this worked great as well. It's kind of overkill, but because I carry 2 tripods with me as well sometimes. I think I'm going to actually start doing this. I'm going to start bringing my laptop with me to edit videos while I'm just kind of sitting there at a vendor event and don't have anything to do, or I'm waiting for people to arrive so I can work on that. So this backpack, I'm just going to stick it over here. This table right now is holding a bunch of stuff. I don't want to say junk, but like a lot of stuff. Honestly, I'm going to throw this away. This can be trash. This is holding like hot glue guns, a stamp thing that I use when I make tissue paper, basically supplies that are supposed to go in this little shelving unit right here that I use as a checkout counter. So I have a lot of like furniture pieces that I kind of use for double things. I use in my office, but then I also use in my markets. So when I have to use them for my markets, what that currently holds then has to get thrown on here. So we're just gonna push that to the side, or maybe I'm gonna work on that now. Let's do that. I'm gonna work on that now. These bins right here need to be fully organized because I threw everything in there just in a rush. And there's things hanging around like my little disco ball. My poor piano always serves as a table. Like my little disco ball is not supposed to be hanging out. It's supposed to have fit in one of those bins, but those bins are like full-blown Tetris. Same thing with this. This is my table cover. And we're gonna organize everything back in its spot. Staples, really all my supplies for getting shipments and stuff out. Probably need to, I feel like I need to buy another one of these if I'm being honest, but, and just have this one with me, like with my bins in the closet, so that way I don't have to do this every time. But whatevs. This needs to go like in a baggie. My hot glue gun, I don't use you very often, so you can probably go somewhere else. Tape, I do need. My stamp, my hot glue gun, I'll just keep in here as well. This light, I do use quite a bit for filming. These remotes can go over here. Stapler, boom. That's done. I'm gonna put it back in its rightful spot. So these are just letters for my little sign board thingy, but they probably do need their own little space. And I just so happen to have Ziploc bags that are the perfect size for this. Oh my gosh, yes, that is perfect. And this needs to go in one of my bins because I need to take these extra letters with me, even though I glued in the letters on my little board sign thingy. But this needs to go with me in case those letters fall off. So, boom, there you go. Okay, this table is cleared. This is a fun fact. This is actually a side table thing on wheels that I actually bought when my husband was really sick. It was like 40 bucks on Amazon. And this table is amazing. If you have a loved one in your life who is disabled or has some sort of illness that they're really going through it right now, this table is $40, but I think you might be able to get one like through insurance, maybe through a social worker at the hospital. They can help you get durable medical equipment shipped to your home and it'll be paid for by insurance. But this one was like 35, 40 bucks from Amazon. I'm sure they have cuter ones. But I use it in my business. I've used it as a checkout counter before. It's not that cute, so I won't use it for that anymore. But I love this table. I mean, we use it to eat dinner in the living room, which I know we shouldn't, but we do. And we just use it around the house. I use it when I entertain. It's not the cutest thing in the world, but it's just usable. Do you know what I mean? It's just usable. So anyways, I use it in my business. when I'm photographing jewelry, because I can bring it right up to the window and cover it and take pictures. This thing is just super, super handy. All right, I'm gonna move it out the way because we don't need it anymore. Actually, yes we do. We're gonna continue using it because it's handy. I have an entire, this box is trash. We don't need that anymore. We got to keep consolidating things, but I have an entire bin that I don't even bother to fold tablecloths or anything like that because they're kind of like fitted sheets. They don't want to fold right. So I have an entire bin where I just throw my tablecloths, curtains, any kind of fabrics that I use in my display. So I'm going to hold that there for a little bit. Here is the box that holds all my linens and stuff like that. I threw some stuff in here that doesn't go in here. Truly are reorganizing it. So tote number one, these pink totes are from Walmart. They're like $10, $15, I think. Just literally keep curtains and fabrics, any fabric element that I use in my display. So tablecloth back in there. And then if I'm doing a market, or not a market, but like a women's conference or something like that, where I'm not outdoors with my tent, where I don't need all my curtains and everything. And if you're curious to what my display looks like, I do have multiple videos showing that. And also I show it on Instagram and like reels and stuff. So yeah, if I just have a 6-foot table because I'm an indoor event, then I don't need that. So I usually will just pull out my tablecloth, and I took 2 curtains this time. So this is my background holder set thingy and my big banner. These can go back in the closets. They're good to go. So this is like a spare bedroom in my house that we use as my office. And I kind of have my computer section and my little section where I do my order shipments and stuff like that. And then this closet holds all of these totes and all of these vendor stuff. So I really like everything that is similar to be together because it makes my life, this is trash, it makes my life that much easier at the actual events. And my displays have grown so much. I just like displays to be together. So yeah, this one's perfect. It was just a little overstuffed. That's perfect. You can go in here. Trash. And we don't have to be too exact with these displays because I'm probably going to do what I did for my last market. I didn't need to bring all 3 totes with me because one, I didn't need that many display pieces because I wasn't outdoor and I have 2 tables and a whole tent to decorate. I just had a 6-foot table. So I had to take away less stuff with me. So the same thing I'm going to do in my market coming up in 2 weeks because I no longer can fit everything in 2 totes. Like I thought I could. But nope, that's going to be pretty impossible. I still have like display pieces and stuff that don't fit in the totes, but they do fit in the wooden bins. That's okay. I think I'm going to have to purchase another tote. Unfortunately, I didn't want to have 3 totes and 2 wooden crates. And I still have 2 like shoe box plastic ones. Like I have 2 of these that don't have a spot either. My display has just grown so much, but I think I'm done buying display pieces. I really have to push myself because I still want to buy more display pieces. And no, I'm done. I have too much stuff already. And it just creates more stuff for me to carry, which is not fun. So maybe I won't. Yeah, I won't buy another tote because I can use these crates for that. So let me not complicate my life. Now that is a great feeling. Everything is back in the closet, looking nice and neat. Don't look up there. Please don't look up there. It's just personal stuff. But all the business stuff for the display are exactly where they need to be. So we are good to go. And here, this is like Cricut supplies that need a better home and podcast supplies. But anyways, my banner and my background display thing is there. So we can just close that. Don't you love my dog treat on that when he was a puppy? But that closet is looking wonderful. And now we can turn our attention to this disaster. See what I mean? This little thing works great as a checkout counter. It's like the perfect height for me. I just have my iPad on there, my card reader, which I don't know where my card reader is. Actually, I do know where it is. It's in a bin. But this thing works perfect, and it has these little hooks. It has 4 of them where I can hook baggies to them. I actually forgot to hook bags to them on Saturday, which would work great. I'm actually out of baggies, so I need to get some paper bags. But I use it to hold some shipment supplies and stuff like that there. So, yep. I'll just need to find a better spot to put all these things. Maybe a little bin or something, because that filing cabinet, maybe that filing cabinet needs to be organized. But today we're doing mild cleaning. Let's get the jewelry put up there. Actually, before I start getting the jewelry put back where it needs to go, I gotta organize this desk a little bit. I had bought a bunch of these little pink pouches, which, by the way, these are from Amazon. Sorry, it's kind of bright. They are amazing. Tying this at my market store when I'm super busy is a little bit time consuming, but you should see how excited girls are to get these little pink velvety pouches, which I love them. I think it gives this fancy feeling to your order. Ooh, I need more tissue paper. So this is my little checkout box that I use during my markets, and basically it holds tissue paper that I hand stamped. And if you want to see how I do that, I do have a little studio vlog where I kind of showed you how I did that. But this one's not a great example. It's one of my first ones that I did, but I just stamped my logo on it. You just go on Zazzle.com, and for $20, get your own customized stamp. You can pick the size, you can pick the design you want on it, and it's amazing. You can just have your own custom, because printing tissue paper, printing stationery, anything like that in general is just pretty expensive. So that was my own DIY way to do it. And while I'm small, I can do it, so I'll do it. Anyways, these pink pouches, I got to restock up here. Yeah, because I took everything with me. I had a ton of these, and I'm down to this. So I'm going to have to put another order in for these, but I just get these from Amazon. They're pretty inexpensive. And I also have to get paper bags because I'm completely out. Completely out. All right, so that's restocked. I got to find my business cards. All right, and this is a second little tote, like shoebox tote, that I also take on my markets. This one has a couple different things. It has kind of my checkout counter stuff. That other one had like my checkout stuff in terms of like the pouches, the paper bags and stuff. This one has my actual checkout stuff. Is that making sense? I hope it's making sense. It has like my little frame. Like when I bought the card reader from Shopify, it came with this sticker, and I just stuck it on a Dollar Tree frame so people know what payments I accept. So this was definitely worth it. It has my paper receipts in case people want a paper receipt. I just got this from Amazon as well. Not a lot of people want paper receipts. Usually it's an older crowd who don't want a text message receipt. And then when people get a text message receipt later on, if they opt in, I can send them text messages. So that works. But I was looking for my business cards, which I need to put a brand new order of business cards in. Guys, I'm down to this, and I have like 4 more events coming up. So I need to get it together. No, I have 3 more events. 2 more. 2 scheduled, 1 pending, whether it's going to happen or not, and then 1 in October. But like, yeah, I'm going to keep signing up for women's conferences down the line. So at least 2 that I'm fully paid for and signed up for. But yeah, this is all I'm down to. And then if you've never seen my business cards before, I might do a tutorial and show how I did these because they're just so fun. But it looks like an Instagram account. And then in the back, I just have all of our socials listed, my personal socials and YouTube channel. However, I just changed the name of our YouTube channel. I switched it from Carla Yoro to, oh, all right, yeah, so this is all that I am down to in business cards. So your homegirl needs to order some more, but I like to always have them out and not in my totes because if I get an online order, I always stick a business card in there. And the second thing that I also want to stick up here, yep, I just want to make sure everything is here. My jewelry making kit, I got this from Amazon. I'll list it down below because this jewelry making kit is amazing. It was like $15 and it's all I've ever used for jewelry making. I have made these name tags in another video. I made them with the Cricut. You just buy, they're like magnetic ones. And yeah, I made these for, I have one for my sister, my friend, and I. When they help me out, they can wear them. I made those myself on the Cricut. So if you guys are interested in that, I can link the video below as well. And then stickers. I'm giving you like a whole rundown of everything. So this is turning kind of into a business tour of sorts. But these are stickers that I made myself on my laser printer. And I take those with me on markets just in case I run out of tissue paper and I can close the bags with a sticker or something. I just take them just in case I need them. And then this one says you are loved. So I take those, but then I have like actual stickers that I got made. And I use Canva to help me design these. These go back on the wall. Put a couple business cards up on the wall too, not just in the box. So they're easy to grab. Okay, that's all that I needed from this bin. Oh, and I was so mad. I left this little dish behind. I didn't bring it with me. Stick it in that tote. All right, for real this time, let's get all the jewelry back up on the wall. And that helps me do inventory. And also if I get an online order, then I can grab the jewelry pretty easily. But we really gotta do inventory because if I'm checking someone out and I can't find on my Shopify, which is terrible because then if someone puts an online order in and I'm also checking someone out in person, they both might accidentally buy the same item. I know it's terrible, but sometimes I'll put a custom order in if I can't find the item that I'm looking for on the cash register, and I'll just type in the number and charge the person that way, which is not good because then it messes up my inventory. And I know for a fact that some of my inventory is messed up. So let's get all this jewelry back up on the wall. All right, nothing has to go in its own specific spot. I just kind of have a general spot that the bracelets all go on the bottom. And I try to keep collections that are similar all together. It is just easier for me. All my butterfly necklaces keep getting tangled, which is no fun. But yeah, I try to keep similar items together. So I have like a butterfly collection. And I try to keep everything in the same region. So it's easier for me to locate on my wall when I get orders or when I'm packing things up. Markets are really a labor of love, or vendor events. Like if you've ever been a vendor at your own event, it's such a labor of love, but it's like so stinking fun. Like I generally enjoy it. So I run this business by myself. I don't have a business partner or anything like that, but I have family members, like my twin sister will help me. And I have a really good friend that will help me as well. And they're both actually really good at selling jewelry and customer service. They needed no help from me at all. Okay, these are tangled. And they both were not able to attend with me. So I was so bummed. But like the girls at these events, I just can't get over how extremely fun this event was. Like they kept asking me how much help I needed, and like girls kept coming up to me and they brought me lunch because I was by myself, so I couldn't leave my table. It was really rough doing this by myself, so I'm even more grateful for my friend and my sister when they come out and help me because doing an event by myself was really, really hard. Found it. It was just hanging out in my nightstand in my other iPad case. So we're gonna do inventory real quick. I just do it on Shopify, which is awesome. I list all of my products. I don't have barcodes or anything like that, but I just go through everything and make sure that I have the right numbers listed on my inventory that I actually have on hand, because what can end up happening is that unfortunately someone would place an online order, and if let's say I really only have 4 of my little pearl earrings, then someone could order more than that. And then we have an issue because I don't really have that on hand. And I don't like selling anything I don't have on hand, because then I don't want people waiting around for 2-3 weeks for their item to arrive. I like to ship something, and most of the time people will receive it in 2 days, 3 days, because these ship fairly quickly, especially if it's on the East Coast, because I live in Florida. So let's just very quickly do inventory. I will just go item by item down the list as it's listed on Shopify. I use the Shopify app, which is incredible. Shopify is pricey. I think I've spoken about it before in my channel. It's 50. Ooh, by the way, it'll show me like where my stats kind of are with how many people are on my website and stuff like that. And it's really exciting to see that in the last couple of days, it's probably been since my event, and the last couple of days, my views on my website have gone up like 200%. So I'm getting lots of traction on my website, and truly it's because I just had that girls event, and girls are just probably really checking out my website. So that's really exciting. That just kind of lets you know that it works whenever I do in-person events. So anyways, I am just gonna go on here and go through my inventory. So I'll show you guys real quick what the app looks like. It's just pretty intuitive, and you just go into products, inventory, and then literally everything I sell. Can you see that? Probably not. It's kind of bright, but like everything I sell is listed there, and it shows how much I have of every item. And then I literally just go down the list and change the number, and I'm seeing lots of zeros. So it's really exciting to see lots of zeros, which means I'm out of a lot of things because they got sold out in my last event. But it also means that I have to really get some orders put in, because I have a women's conference coming up in less than 2 weeks. And I want to make sure that all of my inventory will get here in time. And if I haven't mentioned it in this video, I do have a supplier in Miami, and I live in Florida. Miami is about 3 or 4 hour drive from me, which means, I mean, when I've ordered twice from this vendor, and things get here in 1 day. It usually gets here overnight. They have an amazing processing time, and then it also helps they're just a few hours away. So my shipment gets here in 1 day, 2 days max, which is incredible. So yep, lots to do. Inventory first, and then we can later on this week work on getting some orders put in for inventory.
Come a little closer, I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower, I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that
I'm doing editing for this market that I just got back from, or the vendor event at the girls conference. I have to edit the video of me getting ready for that vendor experience. So that's the video I'm working on now. Then I have footage from the conference, which is going to be its own separate video. And then I'm going to be editing the video I'm filming now. So I really have 3 weeks of worth of video footage to edit. So that is awesome, because that means my goal, my goal is, like I've mentioned many times, I work a full-time job. So working ahead is probably going to be my best bet. And I have a very busy week. So I work till 6 p.m. from 9 to 6. So tomorrow I have to log off work and like run to church to be there by 7. And I do live a half hour from church. So that really leaves me no room for error. I have to be like ready to go. And then on Thursday, I have worship practice right after work at 7:30. And then I actually took off a few hours from work on Friday in order for me to be able to go with my husband. He's going to be preaching at a church in Kissimmee, Florida, which is an hour and a half from us. So yeah, we are going to be very, very busy. But that means that YouTube time is really today. I need to get this video done today. I also need to make a thumbnail for it and try to work ahead because I know I'm going to be really busy the next couple of days. So it is now the next week, and I ended up being able to order over the last couple of days and over the weekend, put in orders for some jewelry because I was pretty low on inventory. I was sold out of like 4 or 5 items, which is amazing. But also there's a lot of work to be done to order new things from all the different suppliers. Now, one thing that I have been doing over the last couple of months is that if I find a supplier I really like, first of all, I will stick with them because I have had an amazing luck with the gold-filled suppliers that I have found. And what I will do is that I will order some new items in small quantities, especially if it's like the very first time I'm ordering that item, just because I want to see the quality. I want to make sure it's good and that I actually like what I am purchasing. And then I can put the jewelry together, get it tagged, get it priced. And if I don't love the quality of something or it's not up to my standards, which are honestly quite high because I'm so picky when it comes to jewelry and stuff that you're going to wear and put on your skin, I'm like, if it's not quality, I'm not going to sell it forward to you guys. So if I've had amazing luck though, thank goodness. But I have found some items that they're just not even my favorite. Maybe they just look different than the pictures, even though the quality is good. If it's not my favorite, I won't stand behind it. So I'll mark them down, sell them in in-person events, but won't probably order them again. But I'll be so surprised by you ladies. You end up loving stuff sometimes that I think is not going to sell. And then sometimes what I think is going to sell kind of flops. It's just really interesting. And every single in-person event is also really, really different. I never know what's going to sell. Like I do have a few that are best sellers, like my cross necklace, but then I have others that I think are going to do great and then they don't. It's just really, really interesting to see what happens. That's always one of my favorite things, to see what will actually sell the best. But anyways, I'm getting some jewelry tagged and getting some inventory done as I'm getting it tagged and priced and just getting it ready to go for the market that is following this one. And by the way, the next video after this one will be a video of the market that we're doing in Sanford, Florida, or the in-person event. So stick around, subscribe so that you get to see how that goes. I'm here to unbox a nice big box that I just got from Amazon with some business supplies. Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday. Don't judge me. We're not doing that. Ew, we don't do that. Yeah, so I just got back from church and let me bring the box over because I'm excited. This is one of the most tedious things that needed to get done this week. All right, a big old pack of, but is it me or it's like way too bright? It's way too bright. I don't know that. Okay. A big old thing of pink tissue paper. That was a great deal. It was like $5. Ooh. And a ton of these like pink baggies. I don't know. Maybe it shows on white tissue paper. Too pink? I don't know. I just want it to be recognizable when the women are kind of walking around with their little baggies. So that's that. And then now we're going to experiment a little bit because each of these bags and also the tissue paper needs to get cut and stamped. Here's my debate. Should I bother to stamp all this tissue paper? I will tell you, it's a little bit time consuming to do, but I enjoy doing it and I love the branding of it. But is it going to be overly branded? You know what I'm talking about. I always make sure they have a handle so that they're actually easy to carry. I used to do white, and let me see if I got stickers. Okay. From last time, and I should have a sticker roll. So I just use my printer and I print out these stickers that have my branding with my website, and then it says Facebook and Instagram, just for people to, and it also has like my tagline. So what I do, or what I did with my white baggies, is that I would take them, put the sticker in the, oh yeah, I think I like that. This sticker is off-centered, but that's okay. And I would put a sticker on it that said delicate, and all the bags had a sticker on them, and that's how I branded them. I don't have to go get them printed and pay a ton of money to have like customized bags, I could just do this myself. It's time consuming to put a sticker on each one, but you do it one time, and all these bags are probably going to last me a couple of months, to be honest with you. So it's worth it. I thought the stickers were going to be the same shade of pink so that it would look silly, but I actually think I like that. I was going to stamp these like I do with my tissue paper. Let's try that and see if I like it. So I have my stamp that looks like so. That's my stamp. And let's see how it looks stamped versus the sticker. I don't think I did this right. Hold on. I mean, they both look cute, but I don't know. I think the sticker looks... What do you guys think? We have the stamp. Hey, Dan, can you come over here? Oh, that kind of looks cute too, but I like the roundness of the sticker and sticker. Which one do you like better? Stamp?
The one on the left.
Dang it. I like the sticker better.
I like the one on the left.
Why?
Seamless.
And my thing is that I like the roundness of the sticker. Now the sticker is off center, so it looks kind of silly. Do you want to see a regular sticker that looks right?
No.
Should I ask Instagram? Let's ask Instagram.
Let's do it. Ask Instagram.
Because I like this one that has my website. That has a little Facebook and Instagram logo, so they know I'm on there. Well, my friend, if you want to know how these bags turn out, the tissue paper, all of it, I am going to have to ask you to go ahead and tune in to the video for this coming week where I take you to a women's conference and we get to do this vendor thing together. See you on Friday.